back to All Day Live. Let's take you right down to Florida, where Jim Rich is down there covering spring training. Some crushing news today. Jimmy, tell us what we need to know about Pablo Lopez.
Well, it's not good, Amy. He's going to probably go under season-ending surgery. He suffered the injury yesterday in his bullpen session. He was looking to throw 3 simulated innings with live batters, trying to get himself ready for the World Baseball Classic, where he was going to pitch for his home country, Venezuela. But then he felt something when he got to the 3rd inning, second batter, I believe it was, and he took himself off the mound, went to the team doctors, said he felt something, did an MRI, and they found tearing in his UCL. And so that normally means Tommy John surgery. The Twins are going to ask for a second opinion. He'll probably fly to Houston, where the Tommy John doctor resides, and he'll take a look at it, but more than likely there's a very slim chance he dodges the bullet here, but it's very highly unlikely. And this afternoon, Pablo talked to reporters and talked to us about it and where his mind was at when he made that pitch.
Talk about going from 100 to a 0, from the scale of being excited, being pumped, being just ultimately happy to be here. And then you get to hear news like that, and we're all adults. We all know what what certain scenarios look like. So trying to navigate a lot of emotions. There's the side of me that the teammate wants to be there, wants to be a part of that. And the other side is just like, well, what does this represent timeline-wise, or what's it going to mean for the future, the rest of the career? So just trying to navigate as of right now all the different aspects, and it'll be a little, I guess, easier to navigate all the scenarios once we know the second opinion, and then we come up with a plan.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not good at all for Pablo right now. And the Twins will try to figure this out. Jeremy Zoll, the new general manager, was asked where he goes, what's he do, and that was one of the keys to this team's potential success this year, is the depth of the rotation, because you had Pablo, you had Joe Ryan, you had Bailey Ober, you had Zebby Matthews, you had Simeon Woods-Richardson. You had a lot of good arms, but none of those arms equal a Pablo Lopez, Amy. So this is going to be a big hole the Twins have to dig themselves out of right out of the gate.
My goodness. And Dr. Google told me that a UCL is basically like an ACL in your knee. A UCL would be in your elbow, and it can be slight or it can be serious enough for surgery. And sometimes you can get by with PT, but it sounds like they already are leaning toward this. This is more serious than that, Jimmy.
Yeah, they may give him a week to see how the, swelling goes down and how this heals. But this is a surgery he had 12 years ago. He had Tommy John surgery. And at that time, Lopez said they only expect it to last 6 to 7 years. So he said he feels blessed that he got this much out of it. And he said it's also a part that came from outside his body, so it will not regenerate on its own. Wow. So he's thinking that he's going to have that surgery. And the only good news about this is that it happens this early. He'd be ready for opening day next year, but nothing this year.
Jimmy, wow. I mean, we didn't see.
Yeah.
I mean, just yesterday you were talking to Tom Pohlad, and and all the new movers and shakers, and the optimism is so high. It's hard to believe that this is where we are here less than 24 hours later.
Yep, one step forward, down a flight of stairs they go.
I mean, you hate to laugh about it. At this point, I feel like it's either laugh or cry. So, Jimmy, thank you for that. We'll hear from you a little bit later today as we continue to follow this. Appreciate it very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Right.